What is good, guys? It's your girl SIMPLEFX, your favorite female trader, and I'm back with another banger. Three major things I would do if I was starting all over again. If I was a brand new trader. This video is for my brand new traders who are wet behind the ears, who have not left their mother's bosom yet, who are just coming out and seeing all these traders with Lamborghinis and taking expensive trips and jewelry and all this nice glitter and glamorous stuff, and they're like, hey, I want some of that too. This is for you guys. Okay, I started trading back in 2018, early, almost mid 2018. I want to say like April or May of 2018. And when I first started out, trading with IML, and as soon after transitioned over to buying Forex courses and learning from those courses for me to become a good trader, for me to learn and do what it is I need to do. So if I was starting out, this is the first thing I would do, and this is what I recommend to everybody as a beginner trader. Don't buy any courses, don't buy any mentorships from anybody, don't buy any prop accounts. For the love of God, don't buy a prop account, and make YouTube University your go-to. Make it your go-to. Now, it's kind of a double-edged sword with YouTube, and the reason why is because you're going to learn a lot on there, but you're going to learn a lot from every spectrum of the meter. What I mean by that is you'll learn some beginner stuff, you'll learn some intermediate stuff, and you'll learn some advanced stuff on there. So it might overwhelm you a little bit. It might kind of, give you a little bit more than you understand, obviously starting out, and it might intimidate you, might give you the wrong impression or idea, blah, blah, blah. But it's up to you to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Separate all that to know, okay, obviously this is not beginner stuff. This is beginner stuff. So that's what I need to be doing. That's what I don't need to be doing. Okay? So make YouTube University your best friend. That is how you're going to find a mentor on there. Now, not every mentor is on YouTube, but the good ones are. Okay? I got a lot of help on YouTube when I was first starting out. Okay? Whenever I would buy a course and I didn't understand what was being taught to me in the course, I would go over to YouTube or Google or something and try to find someone else that was teaching that specific topic and try to see if I could understand it better from them. Okay, like for instance, support and resistance, I don't know, fibs. Whenever I didn't understand it from whatever course I was studying it from, I would just go somewhere else and try to see if I could find something that could help me put it all together. Okay, so study on YouTube. That is how I recommend that you find a mentor. When people say, hey Charlene, should I buy your course? Should I look into this? Should I look into that? I tell them no. Okay, unless you have gone through my YouTube, watched some of the content I post on Instagram, try to get a feel for the person that you want to teach you how to trade. Get an idea of how that person teaches, how they talk, how they interact, all that kind of stuff, right? I get a lot of the good, I get a lot of the bad. Okay, I'm a sweetheart when I want to be, and I'm rough around the edges when I want to be. Okay, I get good reviews, I get bad reviews. It's okay, I don't mind it, because I am who I am. I can't change who I am for other people. I try to be the best I can be, but at the end of the day, all of it comes from a good place, because I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody succeed. I'm going to give it to you like it is, and I'm going to let you know that, hey, this is what you need to learn. This is how you need to learn it, and I'm going to help you get there, but I'm not going to baby you. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to, pat you on the head and tell you everything's going to be okay if you're not doing the things you need to do. I'm going to give it to you raw. All right? So get a feel for that. All right? If you feel like, hey, man, Charlene, she's a little rough. She's a little this, she's a little aggressive. I don't know if I could vibe with her. That's fine. That means that I'm not the mentor for you. That means you have to go find someone else who's more your temperament, more gentle, whatever it is you're looking for. You have to go find someone who's more like that to teach you, and whose style you also like as well, because everybody teaches differently. Everybody has a different style, not only of teaching, of trading. Sometimes the way they teach is different from the way they trade sometimes, and vice versa as well. So you kind of want to find someone who's on the same accord as you. So if I say, hey, I'm a scalper, I teach scalping, that's what I'm good at, that's what I like, that's what I've made my grown my entire trading career on, that's what I can teach you. If you say to me, well, Charlene, I'm more of an intraday, more of a swing trader, I like to hold my trades over the weekend, I'm going to tell you straight up, I am not the mentor for you. Now, if you tell me you want to be a king or queen at scalping, I got you. But if you tell me that you want to go a different route, I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. If it's one thing that I hate the most, it's when mentors tell you anything just to get a sale, just to get you to open up your wallet to them. You know, I don't like that. If you ask me a question, I'm going to be honest with you about the question. If you say to me, Charlene, I don't know about this, what do you think about that? I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I'm not going to say to you, yeah, come on over, is this, is that, and steer you in the wrong direction, because that's going to leave it. Because if you come on over, right, if I give you advice on something, like for instance, right, I won't say who this person is. I never drop names in my videos, but this one particular influencer trader, I messaged him over and over a couple of times actually, when I was first starting out asking questions. I needed help asking questions. You know, anytime you message them, they never really respond, right? Some of them never even see your message, none of that. So I would message him asking, you know, questions about charts and stuff like that. Never got a response. One day I messaged him asking about his course. Suddenly he responded. He was like, yeah, da, da, da. My question was, hey, I'm thinking about purchasing your course. But my question is it good for beginners? Because I was a beginner at the time. And he's like, when he finally responded, yeah, it's great for beginners, it's fine, da, 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 da. He went on about that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I took his word for it, went ahead, paid the $350 and bought the course. The second I opened up that course, the course literally started out talking about fibs, how to use fibs to trade. And it didn't like go over fib levels or how to place it exactly on the chart, where to this, where to that. It was just fibs. Okay, I place my fibs here. I'm looking for a PRZ zone here. Da, 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 da. And I'm just sitting there like, what is this? This was not beginner course. This was not beginner friendly at all, at least not to me. And I was so pissed. I was so frustrated. I was like, I don't believe this. I tried to study it as best I can. I never even finished the course. It was just, I just tossed it after a while because I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna understand any of this. And the whole time he was like cursing through, like every section in the course, he was cursing up a storm. So I don't mind cursing. I curse all the time too. But I feel like if you're teaching and you're trying to, you know, help people and stuff, a certain level of cursing you want to bring it down to, and it was just too much for me. So I wasn't able to get anything out of it. But it wasn't the fact that, you know, there were some things in the course that I just didn't understand. It was the fact that I asked him specifically, is this beginner friendly? And he said it was. I don't know if in his mind it was beginner friendly, but to me it wasn't, and I didn't like that. So I feel like as a mentor, you know what the hell is beginner friendly and what's not. And to me, fibs is not beginner friendly for anybody. You can be teaching somebody how to use fib, but fresh out the gate, don't know nothing, barely know what fibs is, levels and all that, no, okay? So I never forgot that. And I always said that all the pitfalls and all the things that I went through when I was starting out, I wanted to eliminate all that for other people that were coming on after me, if I was to become a mentor, which I have. So learn on YouTube who you want to. First step is study on YouTube. Study on YouTube first. Learn what the hell Forex is, trading, whatever avenue you want to go into. Forex, options, currencies, you know, all the other avenues out there, crypto, all that shit. Okay, find out which one you like. Study all of them. Research all of them as best you can. Find out which one you like, and then delve into that more. Okay, then step 2, find a mentor that you vibe with on there, someone that you can trust, someone that actually responds to you, somebody who teaches in a style, in a way that you like, has a style that's like, okay, I could get down with this, and their personality, okay, I can get down with that. Find that too. Okay, and then the third thing you need to do, invest in more than one course. And the reason why I say that is because even though I bought a crap ton of courses when I first started out, I didn't learn a lot from all of them, but I learned from all of them. I didn't learn a lot from all of them, but I learned from all of them. So you can get something out of everything that you buy. If it's not complete BS, you can learn something out of it. Okay, so invest in courses, but take your time with them. I would say give a course, if you're studying it every day or a good amount of times a week, give it a solid like 6 to 9 months per course minimum, because you have to give something time to work. You can't say, okay, I tried this 3 times, it doesn't work. You can't say that. You have to give it time to trial and error. You have to have enough data. You got to give it time. You got to give it time, and you have to try it out enough. You have to study it enough. You have to give it its due amount of effort, because if you don't, you're going to blame it on something that may not even be the case. Oh, this course doesn't work, this is crap, this and that. And at the end of the day, you just didn't do what you're supposed to do to really make it work. Okay, so make YouTube your best friend. Find yourself a good mentor, one that you vibe with, and invest in your education. Do not be cheap with your education. Don't be like, oh well, this person is selling an in-person course for $1,000. Damn, I don't have $1,000, or yeah, I have it, but then that's a lot of money to. If it's important to you, you're gonna do it. If it's not, then you won't. But just know that majority of the people that get to where they are successful in life is they invested in themselves. They invested in their craft. Okay, if you want to be a basketball star, you get yourself a good basketball coach, and you pay for whatever you have to pay for. Okay, you want to be a good, engineer, you pay to go to school. You pay for the classes and you pay for the knowledge. You want to be a good trader, you pay for the courses, you pay for the mentorship, you pay for the knowledge that you want to get, if it's important to you. Anything in life, it takes learning from, and always be a student. Always be a student. Don't ever think that you have it all down pat and there's nothing left for you to learn and you're perfect and you're 100% stop free. I don't have to worry about nothing else. I got it all down pat. No, always be willing to learn. Always be willing to better yourself. Always be willing to progress, to grow as an individual, as a person, friend, wife, husband, daughter, son, best friend, whoever. Always be willing to grow as an individual first. And the only way to do that is to humble yourself and to remember that, hey, there's always a lot to learn out there. There's always something else to learn out there. From whoever. You never know who's going to teach you that lesson. You can learn it from a 5-year-old. You can learn it from an 80-year-old. You can learn it from a 20-year-old. Or a 40-year-old. It doesn't matter. So if I was starting out with my trading, these are the things that I would focus on. I had my pitfalls along the way. I had my setbacks along the way. I even gave up a couple times. But something always kind of pulled me back. Something always pulled me back into it. So you got to find that motivation. You got to find that inspiration. And if you want something bad enough, you're going to do everything and anything you have to do to get it. Period. Point blank. All right, guys. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get my channel subscriptions up, and I'll try to come out with some more stuff for you guys in the next coming days. But other than that, y'all be good, y'all be safe. As always, it's your girl SIMPLEFX, and I'll see you guys on the next trade.